Hi, welcome back to the channel. This episode we will look at Lululemon. Lululemon is it just declared its earning and the stock is up. The stock is actually up for about 15% or so. Lululemon is a giant in the industry. You know, when we talk about manufacturer of working out gears, running, yoga, athletics, and all that. Very similar with a lot of things that Nike produces. But however, they are actually different from. They're not a mainstream sports manufacturer, but Lululemon, when it comes to yoga, working out, gym, all this stuff, so Lulu is doing very well. The stock is up. They beat their earnings top and bottom. Yeah, let's have a look at the details now. Lulu beat top and bottom. The revenue is 2.1 billion. The estimate is actually 2.14 billion. The EPS is $3.37, while the estimate is $3.27. The gross profit is up for about 22%, which is about 1.2 billion. The net income is up for about 23% to 2.1 billion. The total comparable sale, compared to 2020 was up is about 22%. And then Lulu will also be doing about $1 billion buyback. Let's have a look at the financial statement, the income statement, the balance sheet, and the cash flow. Let's also have a look at the price action. Let's have a look at the chart to see the price action. If there's any information we can get on the financial statement, we might find it on the price action. The stock is already up. We're still after hours, but the stock is up already. Let's have a look at the details.
So here is the earnings for Lulu. The earnings was one day ago. Lulu Athletical Inc. announced fourth quarter and full year fiscal 2021 results. Board of Directors authorized 1.1 billion store repurchase, which is buyback, as I said earlier. The earnings per share, here you get the information here. And the estimated is $3.27, while reported is $3.37. So it beats the EPS. Here is the quarterly earnings surprise. The surprise is at 3.0%. The consensus was $3.27. Here also the yearly forecast, you can see that of 2023, 24, 25, and quarterly earnings forecast. Let's have a look at the summary. The details that's the fundamental details for Lulu. The key data here Lulu is traded on a NASDAQ exchange. Lulu market cap is 48.7 billion. The PE ratio is 50. And the forward PE for year is 40.49. The earnings per share is $7.50. Annualized dividend not applicable at the moment. They're doing buybacks, or you can also see that the 52-week high is 485 and the 52 weeks low is 278. So let's now have a look at the financials so that we can see the income and balance sheet. Under the financials, you can see from 2019 to 2022. So 2019 is slightly above 3 billion. 2020 slightly just about almost 4 billion. 2021, which is 4.4 billion, and trailing 12 months till now is about 6.2 billion. That's the total revenue. The cost of revenue also, as you can see, has as it's growing, as you know, the more the total revenue also is the cost of revenue. The gross profit is 3.6 billion. Operating expenses. Operating expenses, when you deduct the operating expenses, non-recurring items, other operating items, the operating income is actually 1.33 billion. Taxes, before taxes and after taxes, let's have a look at the balance sheet. The balance sheet, I want to see the total liability. Let's see how much liability they are incurring. Here you have cash and cash equivalent 1.2 billion, long-term asset, long-term investment, other assets, intangible assets, current liabilities. I want to see the total liability. The total liability stated here is 2.2 billion. 2.2 billion. Now I want us to look at the um, cash flow, free cash flow, but here it's usually stated here as net cash flow. But here you can see net income is slightly below 1 billion. That's, net income. That's after a lot of deduction. But let's have a look at the net cash flow. The net cash flow here is stated as 109 million. This is in this is not billion. This is 109 million. Well, this I'm not sure this is all about it, but they're not very liquid. If this is all that is in their account at present, even though the business is making money, it's growing. Let's have a look at the technical chart, which we would see on a Momo chart. Momo chart gives more details. You can be able to tell on the candles there. So let's have a look. So this is the weekly chart for Lulu. As you can see, Lulu is trading above 200-day moving average. It is trading above 50-day moving average. In fact, it's trading above 20-day moving average. So it's an uptrend. Lulu is on an uptrend. However, it actually came down recently with many other stocks, within the correction territory. But then it has also come up like many other stocks. So here is it. There's a resistance here, a support term resistance, but as you can see, this is a very strong bullish candle. That was one that closed yes. Okay, we're still on this candle this week because this is a weekly candle. But as you can see, it is a strong bullish one. There has been some bullish candle even before that very one. We also have a level of support here, we tend to actually held in the past. Um, here, so Lulu was on the uptrend. It came down, it dropped down here, but it's back up. Let's have a look at it on. It's a bullish trend, so let's have a look at it on a daily chart. As you can see, there's a gap up here. I really don't really like gap up because it means that this gap has to be filled one way or the other. It might actually come back down again. But as you can see on a weekly, on a daily chart, we're trading above 20-day and 50-day moving average. So we are on a bullish trend. But what you can see here is I've seen that of recent is when it, like many other stocks, it turned back um, uh, on a bullish move. It was actually going down. It was trending down like many other, stock in the market. Here you can easily see higher, lower high, lower high, lower low. He was going. Sometimes he breaks out of the channel and back in the channel. Here, as you can see here, he broke out here and came back. This now serves as a support, but from here now we can see that it's above 20-day and 50-day moving average. So it's there's a gap up here. So it's on a bullish move. Um, I won't say it's past the time to buy Lulu. It would have been better to get Lulu around here, which is 322. But now that is 376. Well, I mean, it's a stock that is doing well. So what do you expect? Anyway, this is all about for technical chart for Lulu. Is an uptrend, you know.
That's all about the technical chart, the price action. We've seen the price action, the balance sheet, it's fine. The cash flow, you have seen that as well. Please do not just add this stock to your portfolio without carrying out your own valuation. Use your own metric. I mean, there are a lot of metric you can find on different websites. You can check Guru Focus. You can, there are a lot of other websites with, there's Warren Buffett metric, there's Benjamin Graham's. If you don't have your own, you can use one of those ones just to be sure that you are not just buying stock because you watch a YouTube channel. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please call again. Thank you.